Aye, aye. Well, this is a kind of Brucey bonus video following on from yesterday's cow release video. As you might have seen the video where I let the cows out after a long winter. Here's a quick reminder of what it's like to let the cows out. So you can see there the excitement and joy they had of running around the field or running out into the field, and I just thought I'd come out here the day after to show you how much they've eaten. They have chomped and chomped and chomped on this field. Oh, it's a bit blowy. I apologise if there's wind on the mic. I can feel the wind, but I've got mic mufflers on, but I don't know how well they work. So the cows came out here. I always let them in this field. Look, I'll just spin around. Always let them in this field for 2 days. So the first day they'll come out and they'll pretty well trash the field. They'll run up and down, as you saw. The second day they've calmed down and they kind of hoover up the bits they'd missed. But this is day 2, and if you saw the video, you saw there was a hell of a lot of grass. There. Now they've actually eaten it down, and look at this. You can see the pasture is really, you know, we're down to soft earth here now. The grass was pretty high, and they pretty well sculpted it. You know, they wouldn't get a third day out of here. Now normally I strip graze, but there's no good me strip grazing with the electric fence when they let them out here, because they would just stampede through it. So this is actually a really good, oh, it's very blowy. This is a very good field for letting them out in, because it's just about the right size to run around. The other thing as well, they like to put their head down in the ground and sort of almost gore the ground, and there's a clip here of one cow just having a go at that. So you can see that they're goring on the ground, but where I've had a bonfire, where I was burning some rubbish back in the winter, they've done exactly the same. And can you see the mess they've made of what was a bonfire? They've just rubbed in there with their heads and spread it all about. But I'm just going to walk up. I mean, they're just loving it now. You can see they're just, oh hello, sorry, don't get up for me. You can see there. She's got a mouth, look at her, 43, she's got a mouthful. Oh, she's wolfed that down, look. See, it's still, although they've sculpted it, there's still plenty for them to bite out here. She's grazing away there. I love this field. This is the new orchard we planted. I say new, 2011. No, was it 2010? I lose track. I think it's 2010. November 2010 I planted this. Here we go, look, this one here, Bramley apple from the Hawker family. That one, you know, I've taken, as the trees get bigger, I take the fences down. That one, the fence came down ages ago. The Bramley apple did really well. Some of the other ones haven't done so well. Oh, do you know what? The best thing about this is there's two great levels on this. It's just so good to get out here and feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, and also hear the birds singing and stuff. But do you know what? The main thing is I'm walking through this and I'm just seeing them happy. Look at how happy they are compared with, you know, they wouldn't lie on the concrete like this. They sit in their cubicles, but they got the freedom to stand up and walk around. Look at that. Look at them. They're all happy. Look, you can see, I tell a happy cow chewing this cud there. Hello. All right, you're happy, aren't you? Are you happy? And they do look quite good condition for the winter. I mean, so Friesians, if you don't get confused with your black and whites, quite a lot of Friesians, quite a lot of black and white cows are Holstein. They're skinnier anyway, but Friesians are a little bit more fleshy, smaller cow. But I'm quite pleased how like this one looks. I just randomly picked that. I didn't pick it on purpose. See some of them, like this young heifer. She's got a bit of muck on her. She's been lying on the ground probably in the yard. Got that on her. That'll come off in the next few months. or even weeks, they'll clean up a lot. Once they're out on grass, they clean up anyway. So you'll probably lose, like that one lying down there. You can see the dirt lying down there. That'll sort of probably just fall off. They pick up more muck in the yard, in my experience. In our yard anyway. I'm not saying that for every farm. Some farmers probably don't get that problem at all. But they're looking healthy. They're looking happy. And you know what? I can feel the weight off my shoulders as well. Just because I just got to April and I felt like I've done it. I've done flipping winter, and then of course we had the late spring. It came in, you know, wet and horrible, and you just think, oh, I've just got to keep flipping, feeding and scraping and bedding down, you know. And on a weekend on a weekend I want to spend time with my family, and I'm working, and you're still scraping and bedding down and all that. Whereas, okay, I've got to move an electric fence for them in the morning to give them a fresh bit of grass, but you haven't got the same pressure of, you know, I could do that later or whatever, but I haven't got the same pressure of all the extra feeding, same as I've let the heifers out there. So I stopped feeding them their cake. I might put a bit of buffer feeding in there for them, but big lorry, sorry, big lorry. But I don't feel like I've got to bed them down and everything. And then we still got dry cows to bring out, and we still got another bunch of heifers, the bulling heifers that haven't come out yet. They might stay in another couple of weeks, because we're trying to sort of balance in between keeping them in and how much grass we've got for them to go to. So if we put them out too soon, they'll munch all that down, and then potentially we won't be able to keep another field for silage. We'd have to feed it to the heifers. So because I've still got some round bales left, I'm in a luxury position of not having to turn them out. So they'd probably stay in another week or two. But yeah, this is just wonderful. I just walking around here, look at this. I mean, cracking, isn't it? Look. And also having an orchard, what a lovely thing to have. Look at the blossom on here. Can you see that? That's a pear tree, that one. And we'll have a look. I'm pretty sure it's a Williams. Yeah, it's a Williams pear. My sister-in-law's family, the Knight family, that's theirs. Not quite out. Looks like someone's pruned it. I bet that's my mum being out with her pruners. Or no, was that me? I might have done it actually. So I can't blame him, mum. It was me, because I remember now the branches were hanging down with the fruit, and I thought I better prune them, otherwise the cattle will rip the branches down. But the blossom's not quite out. There's a little bit there. So we're still. What we got is the pear blossom comes out first. So the apple blossom, you see that there? The apple blossom isn't out yet. Look at this apple tree. It's only just coming in bud. Look at that. Spartan, this one. It's a lovely apple. So the apple comes out after the pear. Another pear here. Look. This is the conference pear. This one. I kind of know which ones are which because I've labelled them and I've just remembered. But so there's the conference pear. Look, that's just coming out. John's bees will be buzzing on that somewhere, I expect. You can see the blossom there. It's not quite out perfect yet. Another week and that'll be, or another few days actually, that'll be out really lovely. So pear before apple, and the apple blossom's got a pink tinge on it as well, which is really nice. So yeah, I just thought this was just a little kind of bonus video. I just thought I'd come out and just talk about the day after turnout time. And every farmer, whether they've got sheep or beef or cows, milking cows, they'll just know that feeling. If you're watching this and you've done it yourself, you'll know that feeling of turning the cows out and just feeling relaxed and a bit more, you know, there's pressure on farming all the time, but extra work of keeping them inside. To be honest, I don't know how you guys, the farmers that keep cows in all year round, really, I suppose you're geared up for it, but for me, that's just, I'd hate to have my cows in all year round. I like them out. Not knocking the ones who do have them in all year round, but for me, this is where I'm at, and this is what I like. I like to see it. I'm just going over here, look, 402. Do you remember that Downer cow? I'm pretty sure that's her. Yeah, it is. I saw her the other day running around. Look at her. She's going to make quite a good recovery, I think. Hope so. Anyway, she's chilled there. She's lost a lot of condition on her. You can see behind, compared with the one behind her, that one's in a lot better shape. This one lost her condition, but she'll put it back on now. Oh, you're pulling a funny face there, love, aren't you? She's eating the cud, chewing the cud. So anyway, gonna just, do you know, it's just the warmth from the back. I'm sure that's what they think, that the softness of the ground, the warmth from their back, just a very different experience than being in a shed on concrete and having the same old food every day. This is just lovely. So anyway, right, I kind of prattled on enough now, but I'm sure you all feel the same when you get out on your summer holidays or something. Just, you know what it's like? Good for the soul, isn't it? Bit of sun, putting your feet on some soft ground. Well, the cows must feel like that. I feel like that from a farming point of view, and you probably know what that's like when you get, you know, go away somewhere and you just relax. It's just magic. So we're just yeah, I'll just pan round once and then I'll call it a day. There we go, girls. The birds are singing and the cows are grazing. 297 there, look, she's munching. Look, they just pick up the bits left around the edges that they didn't get yesterday. Are you alright there? Hello. Oh, hello, gorgeous. Hello. Alright, you want to say hello to your YouTube audience? Hello. Alright. You got a fan club. You have. They're all seeing you. Some of them are probably seeing you on a flipping 52-inch telly. Do you realise that? Do you realise that? Someone's probably looking at your nose. Looking at your nose on 52-inch. Oh, it's a tongue. Look at that. Look at that tongue. Hey, you got a beauty tongue. Look at that. Oh dear. That was a good way to finish, wasn't it? If you're watching that on widescreen or big screen at home, I hope that was funny. Because what a thing. Anyway, have a good spring, everyone. Get out this weekend. Go and see some bluebells if you can in a wood somewhere, and go and enjoy life and the sunshine and everything else. Crack on.